Hi, and welcome back to the Ravioli podcast. On this episode, we'll be navigating through the fall spirit, fall vibes. Fall has arrived yesterday, even though this episode will not come out when fall starts, but we are leaving the fall now. So I decided to record something like to get in the mood. I remember that last year I did the same thing, but it was in Portuguese. And also, like, I'm just going to discuss the mood board I already created because if you follow me on Instagram, you can see, you can watch my reels because I just recorded one and on how I created my fall vision board, and now I'm going to explain why I chose some of the things and like why do they remind me and like why do they make me feel like I'm in fall season. So I'm going to start. I love fall, like even though my favorite season is summer by far. This year I didn't feel like I had a proper summer, but I'm not going to go in detail about that now because I already talked and complained about that in so many episodes before this one. So no more complaining, no negative energy. But I also like fall, like, I really do not get along with cold. I know I've moved to Berlin, so that doesn't make sense at all. And I'm kind of scared what's going to come, but like for now, it's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to bring a blanket to the office because I feel like I'm more productive when I'm not feeling cold all the time. But I really like fall, like it gives me some hope in the future because like we are changing seasons, leaves are falling from the trees, but like summer always comes again, which is my favorite season. So yeah, I'm going to navigate through all my pictures that I included on my fall mood board and then we'll ramble about it. First, I included some outfits, like some fall outfits, because I have to include fashion in every vision board I create. It doesn't matter if it's like winter, like slash Christmas mood board, summer mood board, like 20, like a New Year's vision board. It doesn't matter. I always have to include fashion because like that's something that is really present on my life because I really like clothes. I really like to match outfits, like think about outfits. Like I think I really express myself through my clothes. So I could not leave that out of this mood board. My voice is not the best right now. I'm sorry. Like I spent most of this day at home reading, so probably that's the problem. I haven't talked to anyone today, basically, and well, we have to deal with that. So outfits, I really like, just black and white and neutral, like gray things. Right now, I'm in those vibes. So most of the fall outfits I included are like that, like vests. I really like that V-neck vests, cardigans with a top. I also really like a blazer with, I don't know, a jumpsuit, like a black jumpsuit under it, and like just some chunky sneakers or black loafers with white socks. I really use that. Like I abused on that kind of outfit last fall season. Next, I included nails that I could go for fall, even though I usually do nail art, so it kind of goes with every season. But I don't know. Like, I just went with some black nails. I'm in a different vibe right now too. Like, they have some gems too. And I'm going to try to do that here. I haven't found a place to do my nails again yet here in Berlin. I've been messaging some accounts on Instagram, but they are so overpriced. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm willing to try to do them on my own. But I'm not really confident because I'm not a handy person. Like, I'm not a craft person. I've always been really bad at that, even at school. Like, I just had like a reasonable grade at the subject because I was well behaved, because otherwise I would have failed that subject. Next, of course, like, there's no way I wouldn't include these are cafes. Like, in the evening, in the afternoon, just going to a cafe, chatting with friends, grabbing a coffee and a nice pastry that reminds you of fall, pumpkin spice latte. I haven't had it yet so far, but I'm going to, like, I think next week or like in 2 weeks, I'm going to grab my first one this year. I tried for the first time last year in Miami, and it was fall season already because I was there on hurricane season and it was always raining. It was good. It was not like 100% perfect, but I was expecting way worse, and I want to try it again this year. And also, like, working, now that I'm working and not studying anymore, like, I have the possibility to work remotely some days of the week. So going to a cafe, just staying there during the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, I don't know, but like when rain is falling and like it's windy outside, you just watch the cars and like the movement of the city, all the lights reflected, like, because the streets are just wet from the rain, but not get distracted, okay? Because you still have to work. Or like going to a cafe for reading a book. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to do both things, like either work at a cafe and read a book. I'm going to do them, but I'm going to wait until it's raining and freezing outside because so far it's okay. Next, I included some Berlin night photos and like afternoon photos because like I'm living here, so that's my reality now. And I also think this is a really good city for fall, first because of the weather, which is kind of like romanticizing because I'm not prepared for that reality in the future. Also because like there are so many buildings and so many lights in the streets. I don't know, like you have to go check this mood board. I'm going to have it available for you to download it. So just check my Instagram. It will be there somewhere. If you don't find it, you can always text me. I'm going to provide it. So it's for free. And of course, you're not going to relate to everything that's here. So that's why I also incentivize you to create your own mood board. So that's also why I recorded a reels on how to create it, because I always do that small steps to always works out really well, because if I follow those steps on how to create the mood board, like I don't miss anything, and I can do it in an hour or so and just spend a great time finding inspiration and like just cozy, and like I don't feel I'm just wasting time because I'm creating that. It's just like a home screen for my laptop. It's just like I'm being productive, okay? Because I'm doing something that I like and it's not like hurting no one. So, as I was saying, I included some Berlin vibes, like underground, and here we call it like the U-Bahn. And also I included like some flat vibes, not like some bedroom vibes at night and in the evening with some candles, because that's also my reality now. I'm living in a flat, and I brought a candle from Portugal, and I also have one that was already here, which is really pretty. And I'm going to buy those fake candles. I found them at Jisk, which is it's like my favorite house decor shop now because it's really cheap. It's like IKEA, but it's just small, like I can find everything I want, either kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, like everything is in there. And I just found there's one 5 minutes from my house, so perfect. So I'm going to buy like fake candles because I can leave them at night and like not be worried that I fall asleep and they'll be like, and I forget to just turn them off, which is not turn them off because it's like, yeah. So you understand what I'm saying. And I'm going to buy them because I've seen some aesthetic around that candle. So when I do buy them, you'll probably see some reels and you'll feel the vibe, like you'll get it, okay? And like just those flat bedroom vibes of the window, also raining outside, already dark, like you just see the light streets, you just see the street lights, and you are inside, like with, if you don't have a candle, but like with your lamp, usually like yellow lamp, so it's more cozy environment, reading a book in your bed, or like watching a movie, a cozy movie evening, like just also you can bake something and or buy something like a cinnamon bun. I forgot to talk about that in the cafes, but like a cinnamon bun, it's so fall. Or like something like a pumpkin cake, slice of cake, or like some cookies. I don't know, you just name it, and it's, you can always turn it into fall. And also I've put some hints of Halloween, even though I didn't want to make this Halloween theme because I don't really celebrate it. I'm not in the US, and in Portugal I just started celebrating Halloween when I turned 18, basically. Or like it's not even every year, and when I'm celebrating Halloween it's just because I want to go out party, and then I just dress something up. And on Halloween I really like to go like dressed as a character. The first official Halloween, I was not even 18. I think I was already 20, and I dressed up as Mia from Pulp Fiction, and it was the best costume so far. I think I could never reach those. I can never reach that level again. Next, like the following year, I was dressing up as like Scarlett Johansson in Lost in Translation. I bought like a pink wig, and like I just dressed so accordingly. And that Halloween I had two costumes because I went to two parties in different days, so I was wearing like that. And then I was wearing like Zulema on Vis-a-Vis. And I bought a black wig too, and I did like her eyeliner that was always down her face. But I just feel like people dress for Halloween like they just want to be sexy, which I'm not judging because I'm gonna do that this year. I'm tired of trying to dress up like true characters and then no one cares, not even me, because at the end of the day it's just too much effort. So this year I'm just going to be like sassy. So I don't usually celebrate Halloween. It's just like another day. So I just put some like pumpkins, also clogs. I forgot to talk about that on fashion. Clogs are my favorite thing, even though I cannot wear them in like deep fall, almost winter, because they are fucking cold. Like, they don't retain warm anymore. So I know there are ones that they have like they are fuzzy inside, but I don't have that ones. Mines are not even Birkenstocken; they are just Pull and Bear clogs, but they are really nice. And if you wear them with socks, and if you are just taking a walk, so you are not like freezing because you are not moving, I think they can work in fall too. Also, I put it like some friends aesthetic, like you are in a house party or just having like a cozy afternoon/evening with your friends too. Also, manifesting that I do meet some friends. I've already met some friends, but like more friends that we can hang out with each other at home. And I feel bad to say that because I cannot provide that to them since I only have a room. I don't even own a living room. There's no living room in this flat. So the only area I own is my bedroom. And I don't want him to get messy. It's like the only personal space I have. Also, I have some gym aesthetic because working out is part of my routine every day. I work out every morning right as I wake up. So it's kind of my lifestyle. Like, I brush my teeth as well as I work out in the mornings. Like there's something I cannot live without anymore, and it's not something I skip because it's just part of my routine, and it's okay. Like, if you don't do that, I'm just sharing like and explaining why I put so many workout related things on my mood board. Also, I put it's like some water bottles because water is important. And on the coffee side, I had some references to Gilmore Girls because what's something more fall than Gilmore Girls? Yeah, nothing. So it's like a mug saying Gilmore Girls, like Luke's Diner, and like I just wished I've never watched it so I could watch it again, but I have another thing to say. So I also included New York City fall vibes, grabbing your coffee, but also like Upper East Side aesthetic, rich girl future prompt. I don't know. Because I'm fucking watching Gossip Girl and I'm loving it. I don't know how I spend my entire life not watching that. I'm loving it. I needed something soft. Since I moved here, there was everything, like there were a lot of things going around. So I needed just something that I could entertain myself and not think and like have a good laugh, but also like, yeah, it's Gossip Girl. So even though I'm sad that I cannot watch Gilmore Girls again because I'm not the type of girl that repeats TV shows or movies. Like, I never see them again. As well as books. I never read books again. So I'm not going to watch Gilmore Girls again. I can maybe watch like a random episode if I'm like with someone, but I'm not going to pick, like I'm not going to choose voluntarily on myself, like on my own to do that. So I'm watching Gossip Girl. I'm already sad and nostalgic, just like overthinking that I'm going to end that in 3 seasons, or no, I'm going to end the series in 2 seasons. I only have 2 seasons left, and I'm already like thinking about that. But that's my problem, So I have like some Serena vibes too, because that's my favorite character. I know she has bad taste in men, like, but level hardcore, which is not my case. But I just like her. I like her personality. So that's what matters, like, who cares? I've like girl dinner vibes. And like, yeah, just a cozy dinner at home. Also some drinking because, I'm also looking to do that here in Berlin. Just going for a night out in a club because I don't want to freeze outside. But if we can go to a park and drink, I don't care. I wear just a puffer jacket and I'm safe for the night. Also because if you are drinking, you're not that cool anymore. So I have some home decor too because now I feel that I can just do that and I don't have to ask anyone if I can buy it or like if I can take out of my room and replace it. I just do whatever I want. So I'm buying some decorations, not a lot because I'm just going to stay here for 6 months that I know of. And like I don't want to buy a lot of things that I have to pick again. I also have like some quotes like if my outfit sucks, my day is ruined, which is like my life. This is my life. Like basically, and I'm not even kidding, like if I get out of my house and I'm not feeling the outfit, but I just have like I have somewhere to be and I cannot think about the outfit too much, like I have no time. I'm running late and I have to go, like my day is ruined. If I'm not feeling the outfit but I cannot change it because like external factors are here affecting my fucking life, I'm not feeling it and like I will probably change my mood because of that, which is kind of scaring because that's reality. I also placed like a photo like which is the number 444 because I think that's a lucky number. I want to attract luck into my life even though I feel like I'm in a lucky era. I don't want to make that era go away, so I will always keep manifesting my lucky girl syndrome, like just being grateful, like expect nothing, appreciate everything. Like even though I feel I'm very lucky, probably if I didn't have this mindset, there were some obstacles that I would be like, I'm not that lucky. But since like everything's happening around me that I've always wanted, those small details, they mean nothing to me anymore. So I want to keep this mindset because even though I feel I'm being lucky, that's also because I think we also create our own luck. Then I just put like a quote or like just something in German, but I don't even know what that means. It's just a cafe and it's like some letters written in the window. Just German vibes. And also how I feel every time. It's like I look into things and I don't understand anything. I also put it like there's nothing quite like autumn in New York, which is from Gossip Girl. Rich beach energy only. That's what I want for my life. I'm not seeing anything more relevant here. Also, again, if you want to check it out, you can go on my Instagram and download it or just see and like view my mood board as an inspiration to create your own mood board. Like as I said, I work at the cafe vibes, just with your laptop and your coffee, night out vibes, wearing fancy and pretty but like minimal aesthetic black dresses. I have workout, I have reading. I would never left out reading. of any mood board, I can always envision an aesthetic for each season of reading. Fall is more cozy with your blanket at home, with your lamp, with your candle, with your mug, with some hot chocolate. Like those are the main vibes. That's what we are manifesting for this fall. I'm really hopeful for this fall because even though I created a summer mood board, I knew that my summer wouldn't be like the ones I had previously. So I ended up doing almost anything that I planned or like that I wanted to do in summer. It was really, really shitty. But I was working on things that allowed me to be here now, so I don't mind long term. And I'm really hopeful that my fall will be much, much better. Also, if I'm saying like I didn't have a great summer, I also have never experienced a good fall aesthetic season because I don't think my hometown is proper fall season. And I also was living with my parents most of the time, so I don't think I had like that much freedom just to go to a cafe in the evening. Like, I was not that independent. And I think that's why I'm really like, I have high expectation for this fall season. We'll see. I'm no longer trying to create many expectations that I'm going like to regret. So I think that's the vibe. Is my voice also fall season? Because I think my voice is fading away, like the leaves and everything in fall. I hope I don't get sick because they're so, like, I go outside and I'm fucking freezing, but I'm inside and I'm okay. So I have to get used to how to dress up properly to every situation and like to each situation. But I guess that's it. I hope you also have a really good aesthetic fall season if you do care about that. If you don't, this was like so irrelevant to listen to, but I'm glad you did, because if you are listening to what I'm saying now, that's because you've come this far. I love talking to you guys. I update you every day on my Instagram, so just go check it out. I also have an Instagram for the podcast, so it's Ravioli Podcast, and I do just some content focus on this episode. So yeah, feel free to text me and ask about my experience here in Berlin, like ask any advice, any questions and doubts about like the Erasmus process and everything. And if you see some inspo on fall, you can also send me. Okay? I love talking to you guys, and we'll talk next week. Bye.